the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
This be the end of the road, the end of a journey, the end of a long time friendship, the end of a long time partnership, the end of a long time inheritance of some sort between the NDC and the Volta region. And couldn't tell me Busa question and say over the weekend, former President John Dramani Mahama a very, very loose talk. Now, in fact, the chiefs, the youth, and other associations in the region, omupu of food trade. Krata edamani mahanomo. Yeah, GhanaNewsOnline.com. Ebi or ModernGhana.com. Ebi or no. Monday's edition of the Daily Guide, the newspaper, and editorial by Mausi Gilbert Fiafeto, and also a womb. Now, the Assam and the former President Apoka. Now, let me take you down memory lane. Proud to His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia launching the MPP's manifesto going into the 2024 elections. Now, former President Nsem-Pii in the Volta region, the good people of the Volta region say they should just ignore that manifesto line because the MPP's manifesto is a manifesto full of lies. It was said in Ho, or move through Ho, Echo North Town, no can say, a manifesto full of deceptive promises. Now, what quite the or say the MPP's 2024 manifesto is a manifesto of Akpele. Obianswa were very close to the traditions, the customs, the norms of the good people of the Volta region themselves. It is their chief food, it is their favorite food, not only their favorite food, it is a traditional food for the good people of the Volta region. And a manifesto where they can compare to lies, where they can compare to deceit. Now, Fedi, I will say a manifesto of Akpela, not Opesa Watcher, literally, say now Opesa Watcher. And non akratai by Volta Youth for Development and a coalition of Volta Youth for Peace. And afi nananoma trankunya. And so it won't be. Omuchiremua, this is the highest level of insult. Ya omo atie. Na omonsa assign aka edia free. The flag bearer of the NDC. Nakata no. Omo say it is a matter of identity and reverence that people anywhere in the world are dearly attached to their culture and traditions, especially the culinary aspect. Likewise, there is an intrinsic characteristic of callous individuals or groups of unholy dandaheads to spit in the very plate that they eat off. Then again, we cannot blame the latter much in their prominence because it is the former that have allowed them the space to suffer them that scorn. How can John Mahama be let off the hook with such an insult as to refer to Akpele derogatorily, as if it is a mix of dank? To say that the MPP's light manifesto is an Akpele manifesto in Takrade is a flying insult that breaches all norms of decorum and violates every rule in the matter of social adhesion and tolerance. That to us makes mockery of we Voltarians and the region as a whole, which they refer to as the World Bank of the NDC or the Vote Bank of the NDC. In comparison, nowhere in the statement and messages of that of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and other presidential aspirants had put across to the electorate so far have sounded cynical of a people and their traditions. So far, The NPP's flag bearer's message has been a balsam to the woes of those who were utterly neglected by the NDC during their unfortunate 8 destructive years that Ghanaians ended loudly in December of 2016. Akpele is a most delicious mix that many people of all races and traditions love in Ghana, especially those who do not like cassava flour mixed in their banku. And yes, it is proudly an Ewe delight. Akpele is our favorite dish that we consume repetitively in the Volta region. So, how can it be used as an insult to look down upon NPP's manifesto? Why did he not use a gonja dish to drown his ugly noise? In Ghana, there is no more room for divisiveness, not even a single square inch of tolerance in this regard, but the nerve to insult we Voltarians in the face, while prominent chiefs were in state, is outrageous enough to warrant his ban from the Volta region. John Dramani Mahama has not gotten over the fantastic losses he suffered at the hands of the NPP in 2016 and 2020. His indecorous manner of campaign smacks of an eccentric braggart walking on the bed of nails, shouting ouch, ouch, ouch with every step because he knows that he cannot continue the fight. Let him know that it is an honor to be associated with Voltarians, and it is an even bigger honor to be the servant of the people of Ghana that Dr. Bawumia is seeking to achieve. Yes, presidents are the servants of the people of their land. Everything that His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has done, especially in the Volta region, is nothing but in honest service to the good people of the Volta region. Let everyone know that when God wills your downfall, it is not because He is manifesting wickedness. God is not wicked, but the soul of mankind is. And the evil actions of each individual are like the sword that stands erect, so that when they finally fall, they do so on their own gadget of suicide. Similarly, their good deeds are like a visa-free diplomatic passport that will lead them into the bliss of a heavenly abode, which we shall experience after the vote count on the 7th of December. Never mind this divisive former president, John Mahama, who, for as long as he was president, insulted Ghanaians with the baloney and nikumpu comments. Even beyond his presidency, in his relegation to the trash of history, he continues to insult the traditions of the very people on whose votes he banks to win the December 2024 elections. How insensitive is that? The stars are closer for him to reach than victory in these elections. This time round, he should be retired to the cause of Madame Lodina Mahama's kitchen, especially the driving of Banku and Akpele. Signed, Etonam Gifty Mausi, Secretary, Volta Youth for Development, and Afe Achu Nabdam Ahitope. Honestly, a secretary at the coalition of Volta Youth for Peace. The way any krata and yanumi yakra ches omuchire say omahemfo kran bu afuye papa on that statement say the NPP manifesto is an Akpele manifesto, meaning say saying. Now interestingly, God na sarebedi akonda sebreje dwamna na afei Kwaku Dawuro the Supremo and so transe and anopay almost devil deep into this statement. Edo ma dwenkyere bai yenkoni yenkoti omo de yemfa nkakrata ya efri enuanu me free from antemu aba say yemfa nkonkoma the former president John Dramani Mahama on his unfortunate comment about MPP's manifesto launch in Takoradi, calling the manifesto as an appellate manifesto.
Okay. Waba me has a wow factor. Mahama deni factor.
Okasa penal si afim.
Na wo says it when now e dey look to be president no.
Enti asema na American no pay no.
Ba.
Anwa fo muntie appellate sem no ne ayampa.
Joma makayampa.
Mahama say MPP manifesto ni fon etisa appellate.
Eish.
Mahama
daily guide.
Mahama say
a daily guide bendra.
Daily guide for you.
MPP manifesto no call lunch no.
Okay. No say ala gom that send him na.
Aya 40 sak pale. Na we amrani a. Me say talk after say MPP ba power na ya amrana for say second class citizens. Mahama ya mo 5th class citizens. Amrana for Mahama ebu mu 5th class citizens because akwele mi eyaduane me pepa depa ba Mahama say fun eyaduane fun na say mudi anti munimu a na mo asem no nti wase MPP manifesto ni fun te say akwele na
alaji gom da
mo chief eyaduane
mami read okay well editorial was say John Mahama's akwele audio. The flag bearer of the NDC, John Mahama, his running mate, Jenalo Poku Ajiman, and other leaders of the party are in a panic mood. Suddenly, the man they are playing all kinds of names is making waves all over the place, including their vote bank, the Volta region. And out of desperation for power, the Indian spell John Mahama, Indian spell. You know there no.
It's like spell no here. Harry Potter no. Mo ye isi na wada na appoint. Say oma kan yato no so.
The Indian spell John Mahama is talking about has pushed them to a level that almost all leaders of the NDC have lost their balance. Their actions defy common logic to the extent that after telling the people of the Volta region to ignore the promises being made by the MPP, John Mahama has denigrated the popular diet of the region. After telling the people to ignore the MPP manifesto, which was launched yesterday on Sunday, which means very Monday, because lies. John Mahama looked into the faces of the party supporters and some chiefs in the region and described the MPP manifesto as a manifesto, thereby comparing the favorable meal of the Voltarians to the manifesto lies of the MPP. What Mahama implied was that the delicious akpele dish that people even outside the Volta region consider to be a very healthy dish is after all no good indeed. Indeed, to John Mahama, akpele is injurious to their health and well-being, for the food is not good as the Voltarians want the country to believe. Okay, it is a typical John Mahama or Kanyampa. In fact, fetch me. And the power by was an ubusami. But this may seem as who knows. May have so do take us a fussy. And it is our kind swampa. Sour kind said daily guide editorial say. Akwaku asemato nkofo no
so they are all confused
adie mo say MPP for be wi afiri mu ho was afraid them say and want to say apple
adie am be wi afiri mu ho
na wanya ba bia ko ka say Volta ho
Volta udina fo nanim
ati apple ya fun
o say mo dua no ya dua no fun pa na say mo to na mo
udi abewu
o say be ma mo ayare so mo yare am yare be ni na ya apple
John Munipao. I saw at the side of Hokan Ashanti region.
You go to
calling the whole say Ashanti for English.
You represent
Ashanti for English.
So say Ashanti for the
now the refi. Ko gina ochimemu ko gina kraka say achimfo nyina ise ka achimfo sakawa boys achim sakawa mafia aji opani okasa tumtum say wo gallon no kofo gallon no wo say nsuo gum na obia na wo hwia say de ba tum sa na Mahama kasa o kasa tum keke because how can you describe a whole tribe to say achim fo nyina say moye Sakawa mafia for enye ebusanti fe e ma godo oye na adwuma na
but before no me can check for sa you know code no mo dey about so body checking no ma checking dey star 711 star 51 hash now when you say that film akpose won ti ase say
no na that film akpose
obi enter 50 pesos me can me kwache ma dey o me free do kuma say 1.1 me fa VIP a na ma fa bi su free kuma say akwache ma dey na ma fa bi aba na ma fa bi akọ me wie no na ma boka be 300 almost na me the 50 pesos at na studio ha na ma ya what parliament ho why you 20 what I say on the assessment letter commission say you charge 50 pesos mom oh when you buy me to about more ma mo say mo vote kwa o why what you nyansa be any team as my working say who check it validity our phones to 50 pesos what you say what you say
it's a way normal who took a bank so ko bank transaction ko send this camera will be so one to car for car what so one for car and to car so best now better never draw 10 pesos 20 cities
me pacho e mane nye wonwa say onipa ye the convenience aba ultimate na ofi ye banking no 24 hours no o say ompe na mo oba obeme abie bank anadwo na bank aye adwuma anadwo 2 anadwo 1 anadwo 2 na bank net ho ne nkrofo akwa yisika no say nipa yi kika sansimi ya e mane nye wonwa because ne kono o tu fi ebrebi otimi ye banking enso obi say da bi me da me ba anadwo no me abie bank no
tifo but still na yintu omoka intero buga sase ndo ka se bia aban na so domoka no so yetua eka no waka wie ye ne no ano no na wi ana Director General of GBC Professor Amin ekotena GBC for Akasa station just wa prepare say okuyi papa na no and was say and someone what the two abontin and yes and it na onu GBC for no ye momo $105,000 me pacho ye sha di bi wa ha was say GBC did not have the technical equipment to handle an event or series of events like a 2-week sporting fiesta. We made it clear to the sports ministry from our first meeting that it would need to be outsourced because we didn't have the necessary equipment capacity. But what was so? And was say we could never have used those monies for GBC's needs. That would have been criminal. We facilitated payments to foreign third parties who came in to do production, not for GBC's benefit. The total payment to GBC was $105,000, which was the only benefit we got. Professor Amin Alasan Ini, but was twaso. Is that what Faguso, the baby, I make it make a wasem. And Papa can't ask them we know. And then go for say, Minister say, ye Tiamboka 3.something million. Also say what magic 105,000. Just a minister boy.
This Candia can wait.
This Candia way.
It's a 2D say another scandal.
What's another scandal? But your order be no the other to Ziano, BM. Nana has would do okay, be me fa ho. BM my BM na ye wunmu ye ne kenkan. Kwaku
na ubi emu no mut sen.
Afi no baby.
Okay.
Afi no baby.
Nsem
e Mr. Santa Fatuso. But that's it. Enti papa no beka professor me beka asasem no. Ena cheche mo ba say de ono wo ka no. Enye sana fast netie. Na mom no documents abis bi kuta bi kire say GBC for any Ministry of Youth and Sports ekwa apam. Say omo ebeye adwuma na ama Ministry of Youth and Sports na mom no omo ni akade ni nyina GBC for na eka ho omo ni akade ni nyina enti na adwuma ni bo ho omo de be man ko aye na omo ni man ko for ya apart ho na betu omo ka
say GBC for na dey ade na mama contract na mama enti wo outsource so so na betu ni pakro
no
enti the scan button ni be man
it that say 2 ways it that say the be man no tua omo ka ana so be ka che say ye tua ka
na de be ka forward dem
contract na omo sign ye ne kire say omo third party bia no mo ye adwuma no a GBC focus say wama supply anwea omo ka che finance sports ministry that sports ministry for etu omo ka afehwade bi wa ha was say management of Ghana Broadcasting Corporation wishes to respond to two statements made at the 20th August 2024 session of PAC as public interest questions, which was broadcast live. Per an agreement with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, as the official broadcaster, was to supervise the technical production teams that were to bring into the country their own production equipment and to undertake the production of the African Games. It is important to clear that GBC was the official broadcaster, but not responsible for the technical production of the games. The technical production was outsourced as GBC did not have the equipment to produce the games.
Now, who did the outsourcing?
That's a break. Who outsourced some contract to say,
in fact there is a contract document.
Yeah, we have it.
GBC any Ministry of Youth and Sports now signed.
Yes,
Ministry of Youth and Sports no third party be any contract.
Yeah,
about your papa no GBC one appointed no
MPP
Akufo-Addo Hunamani
ofri
minim ni krum
Akufo-Addo Hunamani
tie
okay to you
was say the following organizations were responsible for the technical production: PGS, Quality Media Production SL, and then the production room. That's TPR. Some companies, who selected these companies?
GBC for them selected them.
Companies were Ministry of Youth and Sports. Of the total payments for the games, Kwaku, Papano were very disingenuous to the facts of the case. Now, media. I was said, Omuyi the dinner. That's what I mean. But Adia will be I said that this scandal by a brand new cray. I also believe he must be dismissed today. And yes, I will use responsibility and coming will be cut. Of the total payments made for the games, what was the total payment? I said he was silent.
And the man farmer. The 200,000.
Yes,
we got 105.
Not what I say. 3 point something million no yesika 105,000 lebom PGS bonya say remunya say ekabo mu a eye fa say 2.9 million minister say 3 million e dey aba by 100,000 of the total payments made for the game. GBC was only entitled to 105,000. Therefore, the statement that GBC was paid in excess of $3 million comes as a surprise. Did you deserve 3 million?
Because I man catch them not.
Actually, you know, 3.6 million. Yeah, when I was signing, the other boss have not a judge member.